So many people out there are scared to be themselves and express themselves fully because they're worried that other people are going to negatively judge them. And this is something that really is predominant when we're younger, especially in middle school and high school. And then usually over time, it gets a little better where we're kind of figuring out who we are. So we start to care less, especially if you notice like old people, they just don't give a F and they just do whatever they want to do. But with a lot of people, this still sticks with them. And so I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys the three different ways to eliminate the fear of being negatively judged. Now, the first one we're going to start off with is probably the most important, the most impactful. I will tell you guys this until the freaking cows come home because it's so huge. And that is creating affirmations based off of your insecurities or your shortcomings, the things that you believe that other people would judge you from, right? Let's say I want to go downtown in a speedo and I'm scared because I feel like people are gonna think I'm gay, right? I can create a affirmation based off the opposing thought. I am very straight. I am masculine. I am beautiful no matter what I wear, or I am handsome, or I am manly. Like, create the affirmations that they're the exact opposite of what your insecurities are, and either write them on like sticky notes or write them on dry erase marker somewhere that you see every day, like maybe on your mirror of your bathroom, and then say them to yourself twice a day when you're brushing your teeth in the morning, you brush your teeth at night. And then in the beginning, it might feel a little uncomfortable because they might not be beliefs that you really believe. But over time, if you say them over and over and over, and you find little parts of your life where you know what, you are super masculine, or you know what, like I can whatever I want. These affirmations will start to turn into like solid beliefs. And so you're not going to worry about what other people think because you are so strong in your belief system because you've told yourself this multiple times a day. So you're already super strong in your belief, right? And of course, people might say other things about you, and that's okay. But as long as you're true in your belief, it doesn't matter that everybody says. Believe me, I've been called gay. I've been asked if I was gay multiple times. Did it offend me? Absolutely not. I said, please explain why you think I'm gay. Just curious. Because it's putting it on them, not me. Right. I remember literally wore a dress one night just to test it. And I asked the person, what I'm serious, I'm curious, why do you think I'm gay? Just because I'm in a dress? So anyway, it's funny how those insecurities can come into like strengths of our own self. All right. All right. So number two, the second way of how to eliminate being worried about getting negatively judged is surrounding yourself with positive people. People that you know aren't going to talk crap about you behind your back. People that you know love you for you no matter what. And there are communities like that. No matter what you love doing, if you're into sports, if you're into um, gambling, whatever you're into, there's going to be other people that are positive people that love you for the way you are. Now, I have found that of all the communities I've ever found, um, the ones that are the conscious communities or the health conscious communities or the communities based off of growth have been the most supportive for me. Now you can find whatever community that you like for you, but just remember to surround yourself with positive, uplifting people and know that they are not going to negatively judge you and they're going to say things to your face that they're going to say if you weren't there. So just remember to surround yourself with positive people and also act that same way. Which leads me to my third one, which is, and this is freaking huge. Some girl from Canada nailed me with this one. She basically said, I remember I was telling a story that happened in real life when I was going celibate. Long story short, this girl, I wanted to sleep over in my rooftop tent, and I was just newly celibate. So I said, hey, like if you sleep over, like I'm pretty new to this celibacy thing, like will you promise you won't make any moves on me? And she said, no, like I can't promise that. And I was like, ooh, like it like hurt me. I was like, damn, I felt like you think I'm some just piece of meat that you want to hook up with. It felt really grimy and really gross. And when I retold the story to my friend, she was very short with me. She was like, "Oh, yeah, mhm, yeah, yep, mhm, mhm." I was like, "Well, it's kinda rude." So I was like, "Is there something wrong with the story?" She said, "No, no, no, the story's okay, but, like, I just invite you to retell that story with personal responsibility." And I was like, "Damn, what does that mean?" Right? So I retold the story. The first story is like 30 minutes long. Second story, 5 minutes. So the reason I'm telling you guys this story is because that one moment completely changed the trajectory of my life. I realized that I wasn't speaking with personal responsibility. I was speaking for her instead of actually from my facts and feelings. So when you come from a place where you are describing some situation or talking about somebody as if they were in the same room as you are taking personal responsibility and you are in turn not negatively judging other people because you're simply saying facts and feelings. So if you are able to articulate in your whole everyday life and actually not judge people, and if they would ask and say, "Hey, I'm curious, what were you just saying about me?" If you're able to actually say the exact same thing that you might have been telling somebody else, then that is when you're taking personal responsibility. That's when you're not negatively judging people. And when you are not negatively judging people and being honest, as if they would have talked to you and you would have given them the same answer, then you will get that same energy in return. And even if you feel like you don't, it doesn't matter to you because you already take personal responsibility for your actions. You're already building your confidence by doing these affirmations, and you're surrounding yourself with people who lift you up. So it really doesn't matter what everybody else thinks because you already have the support system. You already know within yourself that you are a good person, and you're actually doing that in everyday life because you're saying about other people that you would as if they're in the same room. So these are the three different tips on how to eliminate being negatively judged. Hope you guys love these and integrate these into your life. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the chat down below. And if you have any questions that you'd like me to touch on, please let me know. Much love.